What's going on, fantasy world? It's your boy Hot Soup. Well, I'm coming with you with our week 2 overachievers. That's right, man. Look, a lot of guys that was out there on people's waiver wires that did big things this week, and we're going to talk about them. A lot of great football went on this weekend. A lot of injuries we're going to be updating you guys on. People that you might need to go pick up off the waiver wires. People you might want to put on the waiver wires. And we're going to start off with overachievers for week number 2. We always start off with 2 quarterbacks to begin. And we're going to go ahead and go with number 1. Sam Darnold. Ooh. Who would have thought? Man, look, everybody's been talking about the resurrection of Mr. Darnold. That's right. He's in a new place. He has weapons around him. Good OC. I think big things may happen from this guy this year, but he was on all the fantasy waiver wires. Wasn't nobody getting out there and benching Josh Allen for Sam Darnold in week 2. They should have. Yeah. Sam Darnold goes off for 268 yards, 2 touchdowns through the air. He also carries the ball 5 times for 32 yards. Who is this guy? Sam Darnold, man, I would go get him off the waiver wire ASAP if I was y'all. He was the number 3 quarterback in week 2 in fantasy scoring. Give it up for Mr. Sam Darnold. Yeah. And our number 2 quarterback, Mr. Kyler Murray. That's right. You got to put on the mister. Kyler Murray had a great game, went off for 266 yards, 3 touchdowns. He also had 5 rushes for 59 yards, man, putting up 28.5 fantasy points. He was the number 1 quarterback in week number 2. Had a little help from Marvin Harrison Jr., who goes off for 131 yards, 2 TDs. In the first quarter, there was still 3 minutes left in the first quarter. This man got 131 and 2. Look, he got him involved early. I told y'all, Harrison managers, relax. He's going to get it. He's going to get that rock. Man, Kyler Murray, Mr. Kyler Murray did his thing in week 2. Y'all need to keep him in your starting lineups. Big things coming from Kyler in 2024. Yeah. And our first running back off the board, and usually I don't do the guys that are high profile. I usually do the guys that are low profile that have big games, but you cannot ever bench this guy for the rest of the season. Mr. Touchdown, Alvin Kamara. 4 TDs on Sunday. That's right. He helped those Saints blow out the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody thinking Dallas Cowboys defense was going to hold back that running game, hold down those receivers. No, sir, man. Derek Carr is on a terror right now. And having Alvin Kamara running for 4 touchdowns, look, that's just going to open up that secondary for havoc for the rest of this season for Derek Carr. Y'all better go get that guy off the waiver wires as well. Derek Carr did his thing, but Alvin Kamara, Mr. Touchdown, our number 1 running back overachiever for week 2. And our next running back, he's probably better than half the starting running backs in the league, and he's a rookie, Mr. Braelon Allen. That's right, man. Look, KC, y'all need to get on that phone right now with them Jets and make a trade for the rookie. Braelon Allen is looking good. He's a monster. Good in between the tackles, big body back. This guy is a unit. Man, look, man. Braelon Allen is going to be helping out Aaron Rodgers, take that heat off that guy. Look, all year long. Breece Hall was the number 2 running back in fantasy scoring this week. Braelon Allen was number 7 overall running back, and he is on everyone's waiver wire. Hey, except one of mine. I grabbed him before last week started because I seen what he did in week 1. I saw how he was looking, and something told me, go get this guy. You think I'm not going to go get him in more leagues? You a fool. He is a great handcuffer if Breece Hall gets injured. I'm telling y'all now, Braelon Allen is going to be a star in the NFL. It is what it is. You heard it from the soup. Our next running back off the list, J.K. Dobbins. Had all his fantasy managers head bopping. That's right, man. My boy, J.K. Dobbins. I was talking about him all in the preseason. Got him in almost every single one of my leagues. Drafted him in the 14th and 15th round. He is a monster. He don't even need a lot of touches, man. This guy looking like Devon Achen out here. Let me tell y'all something. I hope y'all went and got y'all some Dobbins. And this weekend, that head was bobbing. Yeah. And we're going to start talking about receivers. The number one overachiever, in my opinion, in week 2 was Quentin Johnston. That's right, second-year receiver over there with Justin Herbert. Look, Justin Herbert doesn't have any of his star receivers anymore, so somebody's got to fit the bill. Hey, my boy Johnston, it was a coming out party for Shouty. They put that ass whooping on Carolina. Hey, listen, if you got him on your waiver wire and you got some receiver issues, go pick him up and you might be able to start him. Yeah. And our next receiver off the board over there in Seattle, Jaxon Smith-Njigba. That's right, throwing up big figures. Hey, that guy did his thing this week, even had a better game than Metcalf, and Metcalf was the man. Quentin Johnston ended up number 8 receiver overall this week. That guy had 5 receptions, 51 yards, 2 TDs, 19.6 points. Hey, if he's on them waiver wires, y'all need to go get him ASAP. And our next receiver, last receiver off the board for overachievers, and he did it again. That's right, man. Rashid Shaheed. Should be calling it more like DJ Khaled. That's right, another one. Woo! My boy Derek Carr dropped back through that thing, man. Shaheed ran up under it again. Man, his straight line speed is everything. He taking the top off the defense. He is a high ceiling player. Y'all need to go grab him. Hey, look, you heard it from the soup. Rashid Shaheed, 3 carries, 13 yards, 4 receptions, 96 yards, and a touchdown this week. That man had 18.9 fantasy points. Get you some Shaheed. Another one. And our number 3 tight end on the week. Nobody's seen this one coming. He's on every waiver wire, Mr. Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry goes off for 12 targets. 12 targets? Hunter, 8 receptions, 109 yards. Man, did his thing. 14.9 fantasy points. Number 3 overall tight end this week. If he's on them waivers, you better go get him before he's gone in week 3. And our next tight end, rookie, Brock Bowers. More like Gandalf magic at the 2 towers. Yeah, that boy was magic this weekend. Let's go, Gandalf. Yeah, Brock Bowers, 9 receptions for 98 yards on 9 targets. Anything thrown his way, he was snatching it out the air. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm starting Brock Bowers. I just traded for him in one league, started him, and boy, was I happy. Blew my opponent out by over 30 points. I'm feeling good about the Brock Bowers this year. Gardner Minshew only has Adams over there, so Brock Bowers looks like the new number 2 target over in Vegas. Hey, man, y'all heard Hot Soup's top 10 overachievers for week 2. Come check us out for our underachievers. Womp, 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 womp.